Hello folks, I just had a request from a guy who is playing a Crossett Flute. Crossett Flute is very similar to it's a black plastic sort of Delrin, similar keys to the Miller Brown, but the head joint is very much like the Cliffy Ray. It's a sort of a chromed or stainless steel head joint with two rubber O-rings on it. We put a little bit of Vaseline in there and sort of again twist. That seals that up. It has a plastic raised lip plate here, which again fits just underneath your bottom lip in that little groove between your top lip and your chin. So it sits in there. I think the lad who's requested it, he's having problems blowing this. I don't know whether there's air leaking out of his keys, but he's having terrible problems. I mean, the Crossett is the same as any other flute really, in so much as the way that we get the note out. As I've said in other videos, you know, I always imagine there's a little bit of a tobacco or confetti on the lip, and then I'm actually trying to blow down. Put your tongue at the back of your top teeth here. Put your tongue at the back of your top teeth. Close your mouth. Open, but keep your tongue at the back, and then try and spit out. When you're spitting, you're trying to make that hole, your embouchure, you're trying to make that really as small as possible, like as small as a matchstick. And the spitting that you're doing, it's called a dry spit, and you're trying to dry spit. If you imagine the word tu, T-U, tu. Again, like I've said in other videos, if you're getting a sound like it's not right, you need to just keep twisting this round until you can get that note again. Try doing this, taking the head joint off and hold it like a piece of corn. And if you can get it that way, if you can get it that way, you will get it that way. Another little trick, if you get a flute and you buy one off eBay, you buy one second hand off someone and you're not sure, you just can't get the notes, put your mouth over it as if you're trying to resuscitate it, right? Cover all 6 holes like this. Now if you've got long fingers like me, cover the bottom. If not, put a bit of blue tack in the bottom or a bit of sellotape over it. Make sure it's covered so no air can get out. Cover all the holes and blow it. And what should happen is, if there's air leaking, you'll feel it come out of the pads. These pads are leaking. I can hear it coming out. So you know that you need to replace the pads, and just then go around each pad and look at them to see which ones are the worst offenders. That F pad looks a bit ropey to me, and so does the D sharp. The D sharp one's gone completely, so that's leaking a little bit of air, but I can still get the notes out of it. Okay, so I mean that's the Crossett. I just thought I'd show you that it isn't any different than any other flute when you're trying to get that note. So I hope that helps anybody on the Crossett. If not, well, not bad fault. Cheers.